Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. Today I'm doing a 2024 election prediction between former nominee for president and governor of Massachusetts and currently senator from Utah, Mitt Romney, and current president of the United States, Joe Biden. Now this is actually an interesting matchup because Mitt Romney versus Joe Biden is something we realistically could have saw in 2016. If, say, Mitt Romney ran in 2012 and won, it's very likely that Joe Biden, the VP, might have ran for president in 2016. Or, say, Mitt Romney runs for president in 2016, maybe President Trump or then candidate Trump and Jeb Bush don't run. Maybe Mitt Romney decides to jump in late, win the nomination, and Joe Biden decides to run instead of Hillary Clinton as well. I don't know. It would be a very interesting possibility. But, nevertheless, Biden versus Romney 2024. I think Biden would start off. He would win the West Coast, as he usually would. I think that I'll do the safe states as usual. I think Romney will perform better in some of the swing states that have trended blue, but not as well in some of the states President Trump was able to grow. So I think Maine would still actually probably be a safe state, to be completely honest with you. But states like New Mexico, Colorado, and Virginia are not going to be put in the safe column yet. Mitt Romney, however, would come in. He would win a lot of the traditional Republican states. I think he would also win Nebraska's 2nd district, likely in a lean to likely column. He would win Alaska. He would win Missouri, Arkansas, Louisiana, most of the states throughout the South. Now, Mitt Romney, I think, would also win Texas either safe or very, very close to it. I think Texas is another one of those states where, for some reason, it has trended blue in recent years, but if there's a candidate like Mitt Romney, it would probably go back to its 30-point spread that he usually has. So Romney is 166, Biden is 182. Biden, I think, would win Colorado and New Mexico in the likely column, which may not seem like much, but for most Republicans, I'd give it to Biden probably safe, both of these states. So the fact that Romney can get it in likely is pretty big on its own. The state of Virginia as well. Virginia is a state that really values doesn't value Trump Republicans and likes the more moderates. And I think this actually might help Mitt Romney here. I would go as bold as to saying Joe Biden would only win Virginia in a lean column. I think Mitt Romney would be, because he only lost to President Obama in Virginia by about 3 or 4%. Granted, that was 2012, but I think Romney could still make Virginia relatively competitive if he were the candidate. However, this is where things do get bad for Romney. I don't think Romney would have any shot in the Rust Belt, really. So, Minnesota, I think, would either be likely or safe. I'll put it in likely for now. The state of Michigan, I think, would probably be likely as well. We saw how well Romney did there. Romney does not have really any Rust Belt appeal at all, really. So, that would be likely. I think the state of Wisconsin and Pennsylvania would both be lean, just because they are trending more and more Republican, so a lot of voters might turn out anyway. But they would be lean. So Romney's at 166, Biden's at 263. Now, this is where Romney does improve. I think Romney would be able to win North Carolina, probably even better than President Trump did, to be honest. I think Georgia would also flip back to the Republican Party with Mitt Romney on the ticket. I think he's the type of Republican that could win in the state of Georgia. Arizona, same thing. I think Arizona would flip back to Mitt Romney. It's going to be tough for Republicans in 2024, but you never know. I mean, Michigan looked like it was a fluke in 2016. Maybe Arizona or Georgia's a fluke in 2024. Only time will tell there. But Romney gets up to 210. Biden's at 263. I would honestly go on a limb and say Biden wins Maine's 2nd district. Very, very close. But Maine's 2nd district did not vote for a Republican until Donald Trump. And Mitt Romney did not really come close in 2012 of winning this district. So if you're Mitt Romney running, I wouldn't really hold your breath on winning that district. Now, the state of Nevada, I think, even with everything going on in the state, Mitt Romney is not really a Republican who appeals too well to Hispanics, not even to the levels that Donald Trump did in 2020, which Donald Trump improved a lot among Hispanics in 2020. Mitt Romney would not have that at all. I'm going to put in the lean column. Being nice is very likely. I'd probably be lean to likely. But yeah, I don't see Mitt Romney doing good in Nevada at all. Biden gets 270. Now, this is where things get dicey. There's 4 states remaining, and I think New Hampshire, Mitt Romney lived in New Hampshire for a while, lived in Mass for a while as well. He has some New Hampshire appeal. I think Biden would still win it by about 3 or 4 points or so. But Mitt Romney could definitely do relatively well in New Hampshire. The states of Ohio and Iowa. They voted for Obama over Romney. Ohio was pretty close, about 2 or 3%. Iowa was about 6%, I believe. And they voted for President Trump. I expect both states would vote for most Republicans. I don't know if they vote for Mitt Romney, to be honest. I really don't. I think nominating Mitt Romney for 2024 would be a big mistake for the Republican Party. One of the big takeaways from President Trump is the candidates like Romney and McCain don't really fly too well in the Rust Belt. So much so, I honestly would make the bold claim that Joe Biden would win Ohio and would win the state of Iowa probably by less than 1 or 2%. But I would make the claim that Biden might be able to win those states. Now, lastly is the state of Florida. Florida has trended to the right since 2016. Even with Mitt Romney on the ticket, I would expect Florida still to go Republican. Very, very close. But I think Romney would still be able to win Florida. But yeah, if it was Joe Biden versus Mitt Romney, I think Joe Biden would win 297, Romney getting 241. Romney doing better in the traditional Republican swing states of Arizona and Georgia, but not doing as well in the Rust Belt, so much so losing Iowa and Ohio. That's going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, tap the bell icon to get notified when I post a video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.